talking with me for a minute for my like broadcasting project?
Sure.
Okay. If you can't answer one of these, or there's just like 3 questions, it's fine. But it's about I'm doing a project on just like the potential the Powerwall / Powerpack has like on just like the future of like solar power, basically.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is, how do you think this will change the future of solar technologies?
So, I don't think it will affect the solar technology in itself, meaning that solar cells and their inverter system will continue evolving into higher the better cost and higher efficiency systems, and that's just going to continue. However, what is really going to change is the fact that a lot of renewable energy systems today are not constantly delivering energy. So clearly, obviously, that solar systems are not delivering energy during the night, and certain cloudy days they are delivering significantly a lower amount of energy, in the same way as wind power is certain windy days are delivering a tremendous amount of energy, and others are low on energy, and which means that it's with these systems, you need a buffer in between those systems and the consumer, because the consumer energy usage pattern is many times very different from how these sources of energies are being generated, and that's where the battery and the ability to accumulate and store energy is just becoming super important, because that's really enabled a total conversion of our energy systems from oil dependent power plants into renewable energy. Because if you can store, then you can balance between energy generation and energy consumption in the systems. So that's really why the battery is a huge game changer.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. That's what I've like found from like researching. It seems pretty pivotal for it. So, and then off that, do you think this the Tesla Powerwall Powerpack is kind of the answer to some of our environmental problems and will like help make our like current situation better?
I think it's one answer. I don't think it's just the answer, but it's clearly one piece of the puzzle to build sustainable energy systems for the future. And I think Tesla has a unique starting point in the fact that there is, with what we're already doing, we're already the world's largest consumer of batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So, because this with being able to store energy, it's not new. A lot of companies have been working on this. What is what is new is, both to make it simple, but also to make it affordable, so that you can actually afford and simply integrate these energy buffers into the energy zones, and that's where I think the Tesla is a game changer, and hopefully by showing how this can be made simple and how this can be made affordable for pretty much everyday household, it will hopefully also drive others to do the same, because one player cannot make a global market. It needs others. But it's interesting. I just had breakfast with one of the largest energy companies in Germany this morning, and they were telling me that nothing of this is of course new for them, but when Tesla made this announcement about 3-4 weeks ago, it shook up the entire company, in the sense that they were really starting to see that unless we are really starting to change our energy systems and the infrastructure that we have, there's going to be companies from the outside who's going to disrupt the energy distribution market. So it's really, I think we are probably one of the first who is really starting to make a pretty significant impact, and making the conventional energy companies concerned and realize that they need to change. And that's one big aim that we have with this.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, kind of. I mean, I don't know much about it, but I definitely think that would be a issue. And then the last question is, do you think, since it's like relatively a low price, this will become a common thing in households in the near future?
Yeah, I do think. I do think it is so affordable that it will be a component that is being used by average households, because it just makes their own. If you have solar today on your roof, you're actually are distributing that energy into your local energy company, and then you're consuming. So you're actually not consuming your own energy in most cases. But with the Powerpack, you can actually create a much clearer. You can clearly set up so that you're using your own energy that you're creating by the buffering of the Powerpack. So that's we think that it will be a pretty high implementation, level of implementation.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so those are just the questions I had.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with me.
Sure.
Okay.
Dad.
Was it helpful?
Yeah, no, it was definitely helpful. It'll definitely help my project.
Dad, you're gonna see Katie
Okay.
next week anyways, because she's gonna come down to Palo Alto and stay with us for a few days.
Okay. Okay. Good luck with your project, and give me a call if you need any further assistance.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
They